Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
In Washington, D.C., a vote was passed that will have significant implications for the auto industry and the fight against climate change. The U.S. Senate has passed a measure canceling California's regulations requiring a 100% transition to electric vehicles by 2035. This decision comes as no surprise, given the Republican-led Senate's stance on environmental policies. However, it's worth noting that not all Democrats supported this move. Michigan Democratic Senator Elissa Slotkin joined Republicans in voting against the measure, citing her responsibility as an auto industry advocate. The California Air Resources Board is already speaking out against this decision, stating that it will undermine critical clean air protections and have devastating effects for 150 million Americans who breathe unhealthy air every day. The board has vowed to pursue every available remedy to challenge this action and defend their right to protect the public from dangerous air pollution. So what led up to this vote? Well, California set a nation-leading standard for vehicle tailpipe emissions, forcing companies to consider stricter state environmental policies on top of more lax federal regulations. 13 states had voluntarily adopted these rules, with some states pulling back on their pledges amid lower-than-hoped-for electric vehicle sales. The auto industry has been lobbying heavily against this rule, claiming it would be an existential threat to automakers and dealerships. John Bozzella, President and CEO of the Alliance for Automotive Innovation, said that these EV sales mandates were never achievable and that the Senate's decision restores a degree of balance to U.S. vehicle emissions regulations. But environmentalists aren't buying it. Dan Becker from the Center for Biological Diversity's Safe Climate Transport campaign said that this vote is a flagrant abuse of the law and will increase asthma, lung cancer, and cardiac deaths. As we move forward, it's clear that California and environmental groups are likely to mount legal challenges against this decision. Michael Buschbacher, a partner at Boyd & Gray PLLC, says that California is pretty limited in its options for legal recourse under the Congressional Review Act. So what does this mean for the auto industry and our efforts to combat climate change? It's clear that there are still many roadblocks ahead, but it's also clear that the fight for clean air and a sustainable transportation system will continue. At ElectroDrive News, we'll be keeping a close eye on this story and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. This decision may have been made by the Senate, but at the end of the day, it's up to each of us to demand better from our elected officials and to fight for a cleaner, healthier future.